Hello, I'm Michael and this is Breadcrumb Society. In this first video I will talk about food to honor the name of the channel, Breadcrumb Society. I started role-playing games 23 years ago and it started with a system called The Dark Eye, which now enters the American market as I see in its 5th edition. As I started, it was still in its first walking shoes, the 2nd edition. But the world was already a very big one and a very detailed one. This is one feature that the Dark Eye has. Its world is deeply and very detailed. So all the cultures in this fantasy world, they're very distinctive and they were very compatible to earthen cultures. When I started a gaming group, I wanted my players to have a very good experience at the gaming table. So when I invited them, I told them not to eat something before, and I cooked something up. Since the game I started was playing in a desert and the culture there was a little bit like earthen Middle East, I made some Middle Eastern food. I made some yogurt with mint, I made some flatbread and some dates and something like that. So it was not very complicated, but the players were very excited. I also started good music with the right flair, and with the music, the food on the table and the gaming experience, the immersion was very great. And this is just one example how you can use food at your gaming table, when you have the time for it, to enhance your gaming experience. Another example on the negative side can be loud or noisy food, like crisps, like crackers and something like that. Every time anyone at the gaming table opens a bag or something like that, it can interrupt the game. So it can be important and it can be very good when you and your gaming group agree about how food is handled at the table. Will it be at a special time? Will there be lunchtime at the table? Will there be cracker time or something like that? Or is it just forbidden in some scenes when the immersion is especially great to open a bag of crisps? I can't tell you how to do and what grinds your gears, but when I hear noisy things at the table and I try to game master a session, it can really distract me. I don't like it when people crunch and crisp and do something like that when I describe an intense scene. So I ask my players to eat their food, their noisy food, when there's a battle scene or when we're just preparing the battle, so when nobody's immersed, or we have pauses for that. Just consider and tell me how you do in the comments, and I will hope we have a lively discussion about it.